I am back with a book review, and the book I am reviewing is Decisions, and it is by Ralph Ederson, right? You guys, listen, this is one of those books that I read like 2-3 weeks ago, and I thank God that Ralph was understanding about all my shenanigans that I had going on. If you guys haven't watched that video about my disappearing ex, you can click on it and watch that after. I'll put the little like link or something at the end of the video so you guys can watch it. But back to the book review. You guys, this book was a very quick read. It didn't take me longer than a day, maybe even 2. I feel like that was just because maybe I was distracted or something, but it's really a quick read. So listen, the book's main character is Cedric, who is married to Denise, but he has a coworker friend named Sherelle. Now, at first, I was almost convinced that Cedric was messing around with Sherelle, right? Because it was clear that Sherelle had feelings for him, but at the same time, Cedric was like brushing it off because he's like, oh, I'm married and stuff. So, I don't know. I just realized a lot of these people be cheating in books, so I just be expecting people to cheat. And when they don't cheat, I be like, But I bet we find out in the end that they was cheating. Like, I don't know. I just be feeling like, I don't trust nobody. Like, I don't put nothing past nobody. Or whatever. Right? That's just how I be feeling. So, basically, not Sherelle. Cedric's wife, Denise, she's very kind of like on it too. Like, she's like, oh, why is she always smiling in your face? And why do y'all always talking and this and that? Like, she's kind of like a concerned wife, but she kind of going in on him, right? So he messes around and he forgets that he has to pick his wife, Denise, up because he's having a conversation with their other coworker, right? I want to say the coworker's name is Kevin, but I might be wrong. But I believe they're having a conversation with Kevin, and he gets so caught up having drinks and stuff, he forgets that he's supposed to pick his wife, Denise, up from her job. So by the time she gets there, like, I guess the security guard was outside talking to her, making sure she was okay. Like, it's not like it was late at night, but like, you know, like, sir, you like 20 minutes late type of thing. Whatever. So she kind of snaps on him. And when I say she snaps on him, like, yeah, okay, sis, I get it, you mad. Maybe you had a long day. But, like, it's just like she's taking a lot of frustration and anger out on him to the point where it's like, are you even mad about me being late? Or is this about something else? Because you're taking it and you're going to a whole nother place with it. And I'm really confused at this point because it just feels like you're venting and you're taking all your frustration and anger out on me, and it's really not that deep. Like, it was an accident. I explained to you what happened. So what makes matters worse is he accidentally leaves his phone. What did he do? I want to say he accidentally dropped his phone in the parking lot, right? So when he dropped his phone, Sherelle saw it and she picked it up. And although Sherelle has feelings for him, she respects the fact that he's married. And she's like, even if I sat here and I tried to sit here and like seduce him or get his attention, she knows that like it wouldn't be worth it because he's so focused on his wife and he's focused on his marriage to the point where he's not going to give her the time of day even if she tries. So when I think Sherelle calls Denise's phone, right, to basically tell her, like, look, let Cedric know I have his phone, whatever, he dropped it. So when they're in the car together, so like Cedric and Denise are in the car together, and again she snaps. She's like, oh, next time you want to sit here and be off with your little hoe and this and that, don't be leaving your stuff with her and like, sis is just bugging. And it's to the point where I'm kind of like, damn, like, did you cheat on her in the past and that's why she's like this? Or is she just like, it just was messy. But as time goes on, later on that day, they get to the house. And I believe they're still having an argument. Like, the argument is still heated. So it's like, I think she tried to lock him out of the house or something, and he pushes the door in. Basically, he knocks the door off the hinges. Like, he puts in some work. Because he's frustrated, he's irritated, and he's like, I'm tired of arguing with you. Like, we supposed to be going on a vacation. This supposed to be my last day at work for a little while so we can go on a trip, and we can sit here and be booed up together, and this and that. Like, and she basically she's just showing out. Like, it's to the point where it's just like, okay, like, you're bugging. So when he gets mad and when he knocks the door off the hinges or whatever, of course she mad as shit. But he leaves and he's like, you know what? I'm going to give you your space. I'm going to give you a break. He goes off to his brother's house, right? Now, his wife calls the police on him. She calls the police on him. And it's just like, to me, I'm like, sis, okay, you're bugging. Like, you're bugging. You know he ain't never, like, did nothing, like, crazy before. This is something y'all should have sat here and handled together. You don't go sit... whatever. That's a different story. Point is, I wouldn't have... You're not going to be knocking my damn door down. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and call the police on you. Now, I will tell you better get your ass back in the next 2 hours and have a new door on my hinges. Because you got me messed up if you think I'm going to be sitting in here with no goddamn door on my hinges. And it's like, he do fix the problem. He goes to his brother's house. He gets it taken care of. Now, he is supposed to be on his way home. While he's on his way home, he gets into a really bad car accident. From that point, everything goes crazy because his wife, Denise, really doesn't like his family. So it's like, yes, this is your husband, but now that he's like in a coma and stuff, and now that he's in the hospital, y'all have to work together as a family unit to figure out what is best for him. What are we going to do from here? What is the next step from here? And at first, for Denise, that's kind of hard because she kind of wants her husband all to herself, even though they were just beefing, whatever. And that happens in marriages. That happens with couples. But even it's to the point where at times where Denise's sister is telling her, like, girl, you kind of being selfish. Like, you need to realize that, okay, yes, I can be here for you. But when you married this man, you married into his family. You married his sisters. You married his brothers. You are part of their family now. So you need to be in there huddling up with them and figuring out instead of sitting here trying to do everything your way and hurry up and get to stuff so that it just was a lot. And it was like, even when Sherelle was trying to be around and trying to be like there as a support system, like for Cedric's mother, because Sherelle has been along a lot longer than Denise has. So basically, she's kind of looked at as like kind of like a unofficial family member, basically, where she doesn't have like a blood relation to them, but basically you've been around so long, sis, you family. So that's kind of what that's like or whatever. But of course, Denise has a problem with it. Whatever. You guys, this book is a really good book. There is a twist at the end that threw me for a loop where I was like, I didn't even see it coming. I always do a 5-star rating. Or like, I've never did a 0 out of 5-star rating. Now, I should have on some books. But there goes me trying to be messy on a Monday. So, I usually do a 1 to 5-star rating, right? For this book, I would give it a 4.7. Right? And the reason why I feel like I can't just give it a 5 because I feel like I don't know, I feel not necessarily biased, but I just feel like, I don't know, like to me just to sit here and be like, oh, it's a 5. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, you be rating all these books 5s. I just feel, well, fuck what people think too. That's a different story too. But I say it's a 4.7. Whatever I said, 4.5, 4.7, whatever I said, whatever. I'll put the little stars down there. Either way, it's close enough to be a 5. So, find the book on Amazon. I don't remember if the book is in... Is it in print? I want to say it is in print. And I know A Decisions Part 2 just came out. So, there's a follow-up because the messiness was not over in book 1. I do plan on reading book 2 soon enough. So, you guys check out... that book. Again, I don't remember if it's on Kindle Unlimited. If it is on Kindle Unlimited, I'll drop that information below. Or I'll put right here somewhere in a little box on Kindle Unlimited or not on Kindle Unlimited because I don't like to sit here and stray you guys wrong. So, that is all I can say. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Please go ahead and do that. Also, hit the bell if you're already subscribed so you can get all the notifications for when I do upload videos, book reviews, product reviews, and every other little book tag type of thing that I do. So, I need to go get some water or some tea because my throat is getting dry. And for now, I am out.
I did. Like doves in the wind.